A very good morning to you all, children. Children, I welcome you all to this session of computers. We are on to chapter second, types of software, and this is the second session of it. And up till now, we have seen what is an operating system. We had seen BIOS and how does it opens the boots the computer. We also saw how BIOS transferred the operating of the computer to the operating system, right? We also went on to see the different kinds of operating system like Linux, Windows, right? And then we have actually started with the application software. Let us now move ahead. We require application software to do any specific task in a computer. Word processor, Scratch, email application, and games are some application software. We can install them as and when needed, right? Following are some other application software. Can be broadly classified into two types: generalized software packages and customized software packages. Right? They are user generalized softwares. They are user-friendly software written to cater to user very general needs such as preparing documents, drawing picture, database to manage data and information, preparing presentation and playing games, right? These are basically generalized software are meant to fulfill the needs of the user, right? If suppose if he is a good in painting, so there are some painting softwares, right? If he is to write something, then there are some uh, certain document preparing softwares which are there, right? Now some of the generalized packages are listed below. Word processing software like WordPerfect, MS Word, OpenOffice Writer, etc. Then there are spreadsheets for tabulation of data or data analysis, Lotus Smart Suites, MS Excel, OpenOffice Calc, Apple Numbers, etc. Presentation uh, for presentation in offices on screen, right? And in some meeting and all that, presentation graphics, MX PowerPoint, OpenOffice Impress, database management system, MS Access, OpenOffice, MS SQL Server and Oracle, and graphic tools like PaintShop Pro, Adobe Photoshop, and Illustrator to do um, various things. In these you can do with the photographs or videos, right? You can alter them as per your need. Now we come to see customized software. These are the applications that are customized or developed to meet the specific requirement of an organization or institution. Now till now what you saw were the software which are meant to fulfill the need of the individual user. Here it is for an organization. Now, in Mind and Nancy, any software, whether it is BIOS software or operating system or application software, consists of instructions written by programmers. Specific programming languages are used to build each software. These packages are developed using high-level computer languages, right? Utility software. Although operating system provides all the features user needs to use and maintain the system, they still do not meet everyone's expectation. This has to led to another type of system software called utilities. These are programs that bridge gap between functionality of an operating system and need of the user, because many a time user needs are very high and the operating system is not able to support it, right? So to make it things compatible, right, to make things compatible and to enhance the compatibility, utility softwares are there. Utility programs are a broad category of software such as compress zip or uncompress unzip file software, antivirus software, split and joins film file software, backup software. Now see, backup of files. This is very very important, children, because it recovers the lost data which is there. In the start menu file, scroll down Windows system and click the arrow beside it. It will expand. From the list, select Control Panel and open it. Here, double click the security to open its window. In this window, select Back and Restore. Click on the setup backup to start backing up of your files. Once Windows 10 sets up backup, a dialog box appears asking for the location of the backup. This is how you can backup your files, right? Now, backup means a duplicate copy of the file, program, or folder or disk used if the original is damaged, corrupt, or lost. Right? It is very very important. See, by mistake, files can be deleted, files can be changed. So to preserve the original one, you need to do this. Now, we need select a drive or an external storage device where you would like to store your backup and then click next. Then step 7, select the option from this dialog box whether you want to choose the backup files yourself or let the Windows do it for you, right? Both options are there. If you are not able to understand, then let the window do it. Click save settings and run backup to start your backup. Now another very important thing, another very important tool which is of great use nowadays is scanning of this, because there are lots of malwares or viruses which are available on the net, right? And they can enter your mobile from any of the sources, right? They can enter to your mobile from any of the sources. So through internet, or if we plug in any pen drive or anything, right, they can come. So to prevent your computer from being getting damaged, right, you can use these, right? You can use these. ScanDisk is one of the most common maintenance tool bundled with an operating system such as Windows. This is an application that checks the computer's hard drive for errors and bad sectors, right? Those sectors which can harm. Once ScanDisk finds an error in the hard drive, it will attempt to fix it. For scanning your drive, you can use CHKDSK, short for check disk, utility software in Windows 7. Defragmentation of system. Defragmentation is like cleaning house for your computer. It picks up all the pieces of data that are spread across your hard drive and puts them back together again. For defragmentation of your system, follow these steps. In the start menu, scroll down to Window Administrators Tools and click the arrow beside it. From the expanded list, select Defragment and Optimize Device. An optimized drive dialog box open. This dialog box select analyze drive or optimize drive. Once you are done, close the dialog box. If you select analyze drive, then drives of your system will be analyzed to check if they need to be optimized. If you select to optimize drive, your drives will be optimized to run more efficiently, right? There can be a case that the data are there in bits and pieces, right? And they get arranged like this, right? Now there are some other tools in Windows IO. Once you open the Windows administrative tool list, you will find a list of tools to manage and monitor your system. Some of these tools are device managers. It allows you to view devices connected to your computer, disables them and configures these drives, right? So everything, it shows everything which is connected with your computer. Disk management, it is used to resize, create, delete and format partitions and volume, as well as change their drive letters. Disk cleanup, it scans and checks for temporary internet files, unnecessary system files, basically those files which may cause trouble later on. Old system in your drives and increase the system's efficiency. System configuration, it configures the startup program on Windows and also customizes bootloader in case there are multiple operating system in the system, right? Then which operating system you should choose, because all these things are managed by it, right? So I think with that we have come to the end of the chapter, right? So I stop here. I hope you liked it as much as I did in making it, and until we meet again, it's a goodbye.